Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Motor Mike Media, and as always, I'm Motor Mike, and today we'll be talking about the 2021 Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat. Now, I love this thing. I love anything that has a giant V8, especially if it's the V8 supercharged. But all the images I use today, all the credit goes to Dodge. They're their photos. But the Durango, it's been around for a long time, and to be honest, it's been getting old. So for 2021, they gave it a light refresh on the exterior, a brand new interior, and put the big old Hellcat engine in there. Now let's talk hard numbers first. The Hellcat engine. 6.2 liter Hemi V8 supercharged. In this application, it makes about 710 horsepower, 645 pound-feet of torque. It's paired to an 8-speed ZF transmission. Pretty good shifting transmission, relatively quick, very smooth. All-wheel drive and all-wheel drive only. Sorry, you can't just get rear-wheel drive. But 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. That's super impressive for this large family hauler. You also can go 180 miles as the top speed. Now that's just very, very impressive. This vehicle has so much power, it's just insane. Dodge loves putting this engine in anything they possibly can. Before this, they actually put it inside of the Ram TRX, and I made a video on that over here, so you can check that out after you watch this. But I love that engine. It sounds amazing. When you're outside of it, you can just hear that V8. It's deep, it's throaty, it sounds great. But when you're driving it, most of the time you hear that throaty V8, but you hear that supercharger whine. It's just very addictive to just put your foot into it, to hear this engine. I can't say anything else about it, but it's very, very great. And it's good because in this vehicle, because it's a heavier vehicle and you have all-wheel drive, you're really putting that power to the ground, and that's why you can get that 0 to 60 time in 3.5 seconds. But let's talk styling. The front end, that's where the biggest exterior changes come from. What they did was they changed the headlights. They're more aggressive now and a little bit more modern. I like the LED signature in them. They're sinister looking while still being very nice. The whole front end has been slightly tweaked and changed. The majority of the grills that you see there are functional. Yes, if you look, some of them are a little blocked off behind there, but this engine needs to breathe. The front end is bold, stylish, and still has that very aggressive SRT styling. Now the side profile. From the side, it's still just a Durango. They didn't do a whole lot here. Very nice wheels though, I will say that. Any of the SRTs or the Hellcats have very good, like, aggressive looking rims, which look very nice. The silhouette, it's a pretty nice silhouette. The body lines are nice and sleek. Like I said, Durango's been pretty old, but still it looks pretty good. The rear end, I really like these taillights. Now these taillights came out a few years ago. I like the light LED signature in them. It looks pretty sharp, and the lower bumper is very aggressive. You have those giant exhaust tips, so you can hear this V8 Hemi sound. Overall, the exterior, it's still very nice. Yes, it's very old, like I said, but the little tweaks with the front end, as well as the nice wheels, makes this vehicle stand out. Now the interior. Now here's where the biggest change is. As you can tell, the whole dash is redesigned for 2021, and it looks great in my opinion. Yes, the door panels are the same, but they're still decent with nice soft touch materials. But the dash, that steering wheel, so aggressive. Real nice leather on there with nice stitching on it. You have paddle shifters, very nice buttons on there. And in front of the driver, it's a very nice gauge cluster. It looks super aggressive. I like the functionality of it. It looks very crisp and clean. And the infotainment screen. For the Hellcat, you get a standard 10.1-inch touchscreen. It's the latest Uconnect system. And Uconnect's a great system, so this newer version of it, it's quicker, it's more high resolution. And if you haven't used it before, it's super simple to use. You can point and click on an icon, and you can drag it or move it around. So you can kind of customize it to your wants and needs and make things easier for you. But a great system. You have nice cameras all about, which is always a good thing. Now below the infotainment screen, hard touch buttons. I always say this, guys, that I love hard touch buttons. It's always a nice thing to have, so it's nice, a simple click and you're good. And they look pretty decent too. Below there, a traditional gear lever, which I like instead of a knob or buttons. And next to that, a wireless charger. And in front of all that, you have USB and USB-C. Always good. You have all these options to charge your phone. And you can tell the materials are better too. On the door panels, soft touch or leather, and on the dash, real nice leather, real nice stitching. Overall, they wanted to gussy up this interior. Yes, you still have the nice big old bucket SRT seats, very comfortable, nicely bolstered to hold you in. But the interior is great. They did a good job at refreshing it as well as modernizing it, adding way more tech and nice features to it. It's a very nice, welcoming cabin. Overall, the SRT Hellcat is still a great vehicle. Yes, it's old, but they're doing enough things to it, as well as adding all that power, to make this very desirable. If you have a family or you haul some stuff around, and you can still tow in this thing, over 8,000 pounds you can still tow, which is a great thing, but you can move your family around very quickly. And let's say you don't want to spend this money. It's about $81,000 starting off. You can always go down to the regular SRT. That'll give you the 6.4 liter Hemi. That's 475 horsepower. 0 to 60 in that is 4.4 seconds. Still great. You're still going places quickly. But that's going to start about $63,000. So that'll save you a bit of money, but you really won't get the bragging rights. The Hellcat supposedly is only going to be made for 1 year only. So it will be limited. So if you have one of those, you're kind of exclusive. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think. What do you think of the SRT Hellcat? Do you like it? I always like it when they add more power options, and more power is always better. But do you think it's too old? Do you think they should have just completely redesigned it and then put the engine in? And would you really want to spend that kind of money or move down to the regular SRT? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already and you want to, check out my channel. I keep trying to give you guys more and more content. We talk about cars, trucks, SUVs and crossovers, combustion engines and EVs, a little bit of everything. And please, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date with the latest and greatest from my channel. And I truly, truly appreciate you guys for watching. And I'll see you all in the next one.